Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Screenagers, the podcast run by teenagers about everything to do with the screen. Today we have Joshua Chiverton.
Hello.
Bradley Hill.
Hello everyone.
And your usuals, Charlie, me, hello, and Elijah.
Hello.
Unfortunately, Andrew Smith cannot come today as he's going to the doctors. Hopefully getting his bloody brain checked out or something. And also James is also busy, so he'll come back next week to host the debates. I'll be hosting them today.
But for now you got us.
Yeah, we're stuck with the B team. So check out our Facebook, Screenagers Podcast, YouTube through our Facebook, and Twitter at Screenagers Pod. So, everyone, what have we seen recently?
Well, I haven't been watching any films, but I did see Jessica Jones not long ago. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but it's pretty good so far, I'd say.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I think we talked about that last week.
Did we?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh,
What are you, Bradley?
I watched American Sniper, and in my opinion, I just think it's a really beautiful film.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is Bradley Cooper beautiful?
Yeah, totally.
He's not gonna lie, he's an attractive man.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
American Sniper was good. It got a lot of criticism for being because people said it was racist, but
It's not racist.
South Park's racist, and people watch that.
South Park's hilarious.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
I went to the cinema to watch Black Mass.
Was that
which
good?
I thought was pretty good. I think this is the return of Johnny Depp.
Thank God. He needs a
because
return.
he's done awful.
Is that the film where he's bold? Or looks
Sort of.
looks a bit bold?
Plays
I wanna see
Whitey
that.
Bulger.
It looks like such. I've been waiting for that film all year. It looks really good.
Hopefully it's the return. As a gangster movie, I don't think it's that good.
Yeah.
Missing a bit of substance, not really any female characters like lead roles, but hopefully Johnny Depp's coming back.
Hopefully. It does look like a really interesting, fun film.
It is a good performance.
I watched Real Steel a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, I like that
Hugh
film.
Jackman.
Do you like that film? I hated
Really
it.
good film.
Isn't Real Steel the thing with the boxing?
Yeah, and
robots?
like Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman and that annoying child.
Oh, that annoying kid. No, I don't like that kid at all.
I hate-
challenge Zeus.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
And then he's like, I don't like hamburgers. And then Hugh Jackman grabs the bag, rips it open with his teeth, and he's like, it's a burrito. Have you seen it,
Yeah,
Josh?
so I watched it quite recently actually, where he's like, where'd you learn Japanese? And he goes, video games. And it's just like,
Right at the end, he's like, People's Champion? That sounds pretty good to me.
I think it's a really good concept of a film.
Yeah, but it's just really like
The way it
generic
was portrayed,
and
though, it was a
bit shite.
Yeah.
I liked Hugh Jackman, but
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman's good in everything.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
yeah, Wolverine and all.
Oh yeah.
Is there any
His
reason
most signature.
to
Yeah.
turn down my headphones though? Coming through quite loud.
What?
All your voices are coming through really loud. And
Wait, is that me?
That's what it's meant to be.
it's really loud. It's hurting my ears.
Right, so this just in, Josh's ears are hurting. Alright, so yeah, on the topic of Hugh Jackman, his last Wolverine film is coming up, isn't it?
He's not in X-Men Apocalypse, is he?
Yeah.
No, he's not, because I'm pretty sure he's not.
I
No,
think
I don't think he is. Because
No.
he was in at the bottom of the ocean, and then Mystique found him.
Oh yeah.
So he might be in it.
Ooh. Should I look it up?
Yeah, go.
You guys talk
yeah.
about
Yeah.
you guys talk about X-Men, I'm gonna look it up.
No, the computer doesn't work.
No.
It can make him ticking.
Well, I don't mind if he's not in it that much, because I want to focus on the new characters, and I like the younger Charles and Magneto anyway.
I think they've released the information about the first trailer for Apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean, they had a trailer at
Yeah,
Comic-Con.
yeah, because and then
Yeah.
obviously it got very leaked.
And it'll be debuted or premiered with Star Wars. So
Yeah. I think Civil War was supposed to have a trailer for Star Wars as well, but
Yeah.
we know that didn't happen. Still, it's good though.
I don't feel the reboot for X-Men was that good.
X-Men's
I think
I think X-Men right now is the B grade
Yeah.
movies.
Mm.
I mean, right now it's Avengers, and then Batman and Superman, and then there's Avengers, and then Fantastic Four is just dead.
Fantastic Four's
This
completely
just
gone.
in. Hugh Jackman is not in X-Men Apocalypse.
Isn't it?
Oh,
well.
Right.
It's
He's
the
had
original cast.
his run, and he'll still have one more film.
So it's Hugh
I-
Jackman's last film. And I'm
Isn't
pretty
he
sure
going to be in Deadpool with Ryan
he,
Reynolds?
Oh, that
he
would be
might
pretty cool.
cameo. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure
Colossus is though.
his Wolverine's his final like proper film, like the next Wolverine, and then this Apocalypse is the final film of like the reboot cast,
Yeah.
like with James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender and that.
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought that they played really good renditions of the roles.
yeah. I'd love
Yeah.
to see Hugh Jackman in a Marvel Cinematic film though. As
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'd love to see him and Chris Evans work together.
Oh yeah. I think
Or
the
Spider-Man.
X-Men and the Avengers teaming up would just
Yeah.
be immense.
Or
I thought-
X-Men versus Avengers.
I think that was going to be the plan for the Infinity War. to have like Fantastic Four and X-Men all team up.
No.
But
the Avengers would have just attacked the Fantastic
films.
Four.
Oh, the Fantastic Four and the Avengers teaming up.
Say that again.
Just kill them really quick. Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Say that again. Cheesy.
X-Men would win.
Oh yeah.
Would wipe out Avengers.
Definitely.
Hang on, we're talking about the movie X-Men? Because movie X-Men would get destroyed.
No way. There's no way the movie X-Men
Well, it depends
would
which one we're talking about here.
It's the movies. Like Charles Xavier would just like crack all their minds.
Oh, come on, Charles Xavier. I mean,
couldn't Magneto take?
There are a few people who
Magneto could destroy Iron Man by squeezing his hand.
No, there are loads of people again. Who says?
To be fair,
who says?
That's
but
true.
who says Magneto would get close to Iron Man? There's someone else just took Magneto on.
Well, yeah, but like.
What about Vision? What if he took on Magneto? Then there'd be no problem. Vision.
Yeah, but then if anyone gets
Scarlet Witch can fight off Xavier.
If anyone gets hold of Vision, they can just rip the stone out of his head and he's dead.
But they can't get him because he can just phase through him, can't he?
I'm not the biggest fan of X-Men, so I think
and they've got Hulk and Thor. So
yeah, but Hulk, like Charles Xavier, if he put all his powers into it, I think he could disarm the Hulk.
Yeah, but Scarlet Witch can fight him off though with her mental powers, can't she?
Yeah, but she has to get close to him to do that whole thing with her fingers.
They have to touch.
I know.
Yeah, sort of.
Also, I'm going into big nerd territory here.
Nerdgasm.
Shut up. But in the comics, Hulk has been able to fight off Xavier's mind control through his rage.
Ooh, crafty.
Yes, that's pretty nerdy.
I take it back then. After being destroyed.
I stand by what I said, and I believe that.
Well, we'll save that for a movie fight.
Yeah, we'll save that for a special episode.
Yeah.
All right.
To be continued.
Yeah. Totally. All right. So this week, in honor of Bradley Hill filling in for someone at the last minute, we decided, because he's a big fan of the popular BBC sci-fi TV show Doctor Who, that series is coming to an end. Well, this current series.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Unfortunately, or Saturday.
Josh does not like it. We decided just to talk about this series, or what you think of it. What did you think of it, Bradley?
This series, I think it was pretty good. I just think the diverse range of scriptwriters were pretty poor, though. I mean, there's the odd one or two episodes that are quite good.
I didn't think this series was anything special. But I say that I don't think any series since David Tennant left has been anything special.
That's because you're a David Tennant fan.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not. I just believe that everything about the David Tennant run was so much better than everything about Matt Smith's and Capaldi's run. Like the companions have been better because there's only been 2 companions.
I think Clara's been. The series has been too drawn towards Clara.
Yeah, and it was too drawn towards Amy and Rory before. Because Amy and Rory were just boring after a while. At first, it's like, ooh, who is she in love with? But then it was like, oh, she's so annoying.
Yeah, David Tennant series didn't just have interesting companions. They had interesting side characters. They had Captain Jack.
Yeah, I loved Captain Jack.
Nikki. Martha, the mum, she developed more. They had Sarah Jane, she came back. K9, he came back with the David Tennant series.
Yeah.
So much more happened.
Yeah.
And the Master, he came back as well.
Oh yeah, and the Master, I don't know. They didn't really explain how Missy's the Master. I don't like that.
I think it will be explained in the season finale because Rassilon's back.
Who?
Rassilon.
Who?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
End of Time. David Tennant's final episode.
Oh, the Time Lords.
Yeah. Rassilon, the guy with the silver glove.
Oh, him.
Yeah, him and the Master.
At first, I thought he was Pierce Brosnan.
And they left, didn't they?
Yeah, they went back to the Time Wars.
You made me.
So
that's what he was saying.
It clearly indicates that him and the Master must have had a serious beat up for them both to have regenerated.
Yeah. Well, I think that the series is. Well, what would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, probably an 8. Or
really?
7,
Bloody! I'd probably do a 5 or a 6.
This whole series has been based upon Capaldi getting to know his Doctor a bit more.
What about you, Elijah? What do you rate? What do you rate it?
I haven't watched this series, so I wouldn't know. I mean,
what about you, Josh? What would you rate Doctor Who in general?
0.
Wow.
I would rate David Tennant's series low. I'd give that an 8 or a 9.
Bradley's gonna like.
Like you said, you just said it took him a while to get into his role as the Doctor. Man, as soon as David Tennant walked on the street, he knew what he wanted his Doctor to be. And like the Christmas special was his first episode, and he pulled it off really well.
Yeah. What I don't like about this whole run is that the hidden messages are way too obvious. Like in David Tennant's thing, like with Harold Saxon, it was like on the newspaper and on the walls, and it was like, oh, if you notice that, and like Bad Wolf. But now it's like in last series, it was like Missy came out every episode, so everyone's like, oh, who's Missy? And it's like, no, just leave it quiet, and then it's more fun if people don't really know.
They respected the audience's intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a bit silly. All right, so Doctor Who, we're all pretty content on it, except Josh.
Yeah. Speaking of series that are dead, I miss series like Merlin and stuff.
Oh, Merlin, the first series was good, but then it just
I liked
got
Merlin.
boring.
I only watched the first 4.
It built itself
last
up well,
episode,
and then it just collapsed. I mean, there was no tension by then because we knew Merlin would just save the day.
Yeah,
Arthur,
exactly.
Arthur did die at the end.
That was sad.
Spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers
Yeah,
for
I've seen
Merlin.
it, yeah.
But if anyone cares about Merlin,
And then Morgana, Morgana had the worst death ever.
I didn't see that bit.
Oh, Merlin just stabs her and goes, "It's over, Morgana," and she dies.
Oh, boring.
That's it.
I think
No,
the
big battle.
ending of that the penultimate episode was really poor. The way that Merlin just went away and came back as a big grey wizard.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wait,
what
did he
was that?
actually?
He goes
Yeah.
into the future, I think.
I haven't watched it in ages.
It's crap.
Yeah. I don't know why we're talking about this, but just wanted to mention it.
What was on the subject of BBC shows? What
Yeah.
about Primeval? Do you guys like that?
Primeval was poor.
Oh,
I liked
the
Primeval.
first 2 seasons were good, and then
The
just went all Jurassic
I'm
Park.
gonna fight
Yeah.
that the 3rd season is really good as well.
I like the first season.
I like the first 2 seasons brilliant. 3rd season, my favourite season. Can I just say? Because I reckon even though they killed off Cutter in like the have you seen any of these shows?
Yeah,
Joe?
yeah, and then just
I'm just waiting it out right
Oh
now.
yeah, the woman shot him, didn't he? Didn't she?
Yeah,
she's
Helen
like-
shot him in the. Oh,
Yeah.
spoilers for Primeval
Oh, yeah,
if anyone
yeah,
cares
yeah,
about that. But yeah, I really liked it. And like when with Danny, was his name Danny?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
Danny came in and then he got stranded. That was a really good cliffhanger. But then he
Yeah.
just abandoned it for the next 2 seasons. And then he came in like once.
Mm.
But like season 4 and 5 were utter shite. Like I think we can all agree on that.
What else is
I
it
think
dead?
season CGI in that show is really
Oh,
crap.
God.
Well, yeah, obviously because it's a shitty
It's
TV
not
show.
a film, is it? So-
I mean, the CG in Doctor Who in anything
Yeah, but it's
special,
improving slowly.
very, very,
So-
very, very
I mean,
slowly.
I think they've just mastered TARDIS, so
Wasn't the
They've just mastered. They mastered TARDIS in like episode 1 of the whole thing, like 1963. Like no, they disappear 3.2 seconds quicker this time. Because Bradley knows.
no.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so everyone's content on their BBC shows, yeah.
Was
Josh
the
is.
was the Escape Artist a BBC show? The one with David Tennant?
I don't know.
I think that was ITV, wasn't it?
Oh, I loved that.
I
I
don't know.
loved that show.
Well, Primeval was ITV.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I just English shows. I don't know.
You
All
got
right.
Sherlock there.
Oh,
yeah,
good
Sherlock's
Sherlock.
brilliant.
Love
We'll
Sherlock's
talk a bit more about Sherlock once the Christmas special comes out.
I want that to come back.
Yeah. All right. So, a couple of days ago, we were all pretty surprised. Well, not very surprised. I was because I had no idea what was happening. The Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice trailer dropped during Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
a
not a
fan
fan.
either.
Neither am I. First time I watched it.
Wait.
Oh,
Let's just say yes or no if we're a fan of the trailer.
Oh,
Josh,
No.
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 Bradley.
Possibly. Yes, maybe no.
All right.
I don't
so
know.
my problem with the trailer, and I've heard it said by a few YouTubers, is that the Comic-Con trailer was made for fans. This trailer was made for like mums and dads who like if their kids want to go see the film, they'll check it out because it's not
Yeah.
a good trailer for like the film. Like, let's be honest.
Well, it goes against the name, doesn't it? Because on the
Yeah.
last
Exactly.
clip that they show is Doomsday,
Exactly.
Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman all teaming up.
It's like they've just told us all 3 acts of the film. Like the first act is going to be them like having a bit of a spat and Jesse Eisenberg being all ooh,
Yeah.
and then-
Coops are coming.
and then the second
God,
act is
I
going to
don't
be
like
them.
him.
The second act is going to be them fighting and Jesse
Yeah.
Eisenberg being all powerful. Then the third act is going to be Jesse Eisenberg realizing, oh, I should probably kill them both.
I
with-
better throw a CGI thing at
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Doomsday.
And then them teaming up and like, and the comedy in it was just like when he was
I really like Jesse Eisenberg's
I'm-
comedy in the film. I think
no,
that's really
see,
good.
the thing.
Yeah, I like
the
Jesse
thing-
Eisenberg acting. I don't like him as Lex Luthor.
I was cautiously optimistic about Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor up until this trailer
Yeah.
because I thought he was gonna be really sinister, but then he's like, oh. Hello everyone! Oh, it's
Yeah.
Clark Kent, and then when I hated it when he was
Yeah,
like,
it-
"Oh, I'd hate to get in a fight with this guy."
I mean-
Yeah,
wink,
that was really
wink.
good.
It's like
He's being like
Shut
a
up.
90s cheesy villain, like, oh, you're not going to hit him, are you? Wink,
Yeah,
wink, wink.
exactly.
And the worst part is, when they first announced Batman v Superman, I thought it would be like, okay, it will just be these two in
I
their
know.
moral issues.
Yeah.
But no, it's just Jesse pulling the strings.
I
Being like,
know.
oh, see, I'm not even calling him Lex, I'm calling him Jesse.
Yeah, it's just Mr. Right. It's basically Mark Zuckerberg from
It's not
Social
going to
Network.
be about it's not going to be about their moral codes. It's going to be, oh my god, Jesse told me this. Jesse told me that. Oh, so we can go hit Jesse instead then.
What do you think, Josh?
I thought it was going to be dark. It was going to be gritty. It was going to be Batman versus Superman. But I don't like Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne.
No,
I
neither.
don't
No,
feel
I
he
like
could
I like
pull
him as
it off.
Batman.
I liked him up until this trailer.
Yeah.
Like same with Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
I liked him in Daredevil.
Oh, shut up!
We
Die
know
in a
you're
fire.
We know you're joking, so yeah.
But yeah, it just looks like we gotta team up to take down the bad guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
The bad guy
I think
as James from last week said, the bad guy looks like one of the trolls from The Hobbit.
Yeah.
And he does.
Or a turtle from the new Teenage
Yeah,
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
it's like if
You
the
can get
turtle
some
from the Ninja
nunchucks.
Turtles and that one of them trolls had a baby, it would be Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think if they didn't show that clip, it would still give the impression that Superman and Batman are the villains of the film.
Exactly.
Even
Or at
though they're
least-
both vigilantes.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon they shouldn't have is it going to be that Zod is Doomsday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they teased that ages ago.
That's so stupid.
Even
God,
though-
they're
even
not
though
gonna. I bet he better not say I am Zod reborn or something.
I know.
No.
It's
He
so
better.
stupid.
I really hope he. I hope Zod Doomsday doesn't say a word.
I know, and Doomsday's supposed to be able to like die and come back,
back to
over and
life.
over and over again. And if that's Zod, that's a bit like just taking two characters. And
I
meshing
don't
each other.
think they should have revealed the character of Doomsday.
Yeah.
No, until the actual
I
film.
don't think
Yeah,
they even
because-
need the Doomsday.
No, they don't
I
really
thought
need it.
Lex Jesse was supposed to be the villain.
Yeah, exactly.
They showed far too much.
I mean, no,
So
much.
there doesn't even
Way
need to
too
be a
much.
villain. It's Batman versus
It's
Superman.
a
Yeah.
big spoiler. It's got to be the biggest spoiler of the whole film that they gave away.
Definitely.
So we knew the Wonder Woman was going to be in it
Yeah.
and in
Yeah.
Chaos, but we didn't know how.
Chaos.
Well, you know, she's in like a fireplace, and
Oh yeah.
but we didn't know where and how.
I know.
And then they gave away like Doomsday was going to be there. It's like,
Mm.
oh, well,
And to me, it looks like they're just
Cool.
destroying a city again,
yeah.
Yeah.
like with the fire that is in like the city when Zod
What,
Doomsday.
Metropolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, that's what people had problems with in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
They destroyed an entire
Yeah.
city, and then but everyone was
It's like-
fine. Yeah,
It's like a Michael Bay film.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, like people. If they destroy the city again, they're just gonna be like, "Has Superman learnt nothing from the last
Exactly.
film?"
That's what people had a
He
problem
was
with him.
supposed to develop as a hero, but Batman's right. You just come in, you break everything, you bring the war here.
Is
I know.
Is Joker Jared Leto gonna be in
He's gonna be in this.
in
Dawn
Batman
of
vs
He was
Superman?
he was mentioned.
I think he'll be teased. I think
He
he'll
was
have a
mentioned,
cameo.
'cause-
Because he's
I mean-
on the Robin statue. How
Yeah,
he's
'cause
he
yeah,
sprays
and-
ha,
Is
ha,
it
ha.
Robin? Is it Robin?
It's
Yeah, it is because
Okay.
he's holding his staff.
And
Okay.
Bruce Wayne said, "I don't like guys dressed as clowns."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like that line. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was. It'll be definitely a good action scene. But you know, like the first Avengers, when Thor and Iron Man fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it'll be like that, and then Wonder Woman will be Captain America and be like, "That's enough. We gotta go fight Loki instead."
exactly.
that was crap though.
Yeah.
What?
I think
first Avengers?
the first event, it was good during its time, but now I watch it back and I'm just like, this is quite corny.
I love the first Avengers. You kidding?
It's
The
a-
comedy's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comedy's
First
good,
time you
but
watch it, you're
Yeah.
cacking yourself laughing.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. When
Yeah,
we
the first
compare,
time.
let's compare.
Yeah.
Let's compare Civil War to Batman v Superman.
exactly.
Because they're saying, Iron Man and Cap, they're both doing what they believe in, whereas these guys are just Jesse manipulating them.
Which one do you?
Which
Which
is why-
one?
Which is
if,
why
like,
I'm more looking forward to Civil War right now.
Let's say like a few months ago didn't happen, and they were coming out on the same day. Which one did you go see first?
Civil
Batman
War because
versus
Civil War because they've been
Yeah.
building up. I've built up the characters for me, so I know what they're like.
Yeah, I'd probably
I'd
go see Batman v Superman first, just in case it's crap. So then I can leave. Like, I can go see Civil War and then leave on a good
I
note.
would go watch Batman
or
vs
leave on two bad
Superman,
notes.
but I'd only go to watch Civil War because of Spider-Man.
Really?
If Spider-Man, because he's my favorite hero.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If he wasn't in that, I'm pretty sure it would be another Marvel film featuring like nearly the whole Avengers.
I strongly disagree with you.
Yeah.
I cannot disagree with you more on that.
Do you think if Tobey Maguire was younger,
Oh,
he
no.
could do it again?
No,
Yeah.
not Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire is the best.
He just
Spider-Man.
cried.
Yeah,
he
he is-
cried
Yeah,
too
but
much.
that's like
Oh, of course, he was a
I
teen.
don't
him against
like
Andrew
it.
was-
Garfield
yeah, he
Spider-Man.
did cry
That's
a
not
little
much
too
competition. Yeah, and his crying was stupid. Like what? Like
Yeah.
the one tear
but-
from the middle of his eye. Stupid.
Uncle Ben! No! Mary Jane, you're breaking up with me? No!
Oh, I hated it.
If that had been done this day, he would have just gone on Tinder and found a new
Yeah.
girlfriend.
I like-
I am Spider-Man, hashtag go out with me or something.
I like. I did like James Franco as Green Goblin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
did you know
that's
they're
very
bringing
good.
back J.K. Simmons as J.
I
Jonah
know,
Jameson?
but there's no one else that could play him as
and
good.
Thunderbolt Ross. I'm glad they brought him back as
Oh
well.
yeah, but it's a bit silly how they bring
I
it back
wish
and making the first
What about
Incredible Hulk.
Willem?
canon.
Yeah, I wish they
Willem Dafoe making a return.
I hated Willem Dafoe.
Oh god,
He's so annoying.
back
You'd
to
know.
formula.
What?
Willem Dafoe's a good actor.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but he's just so annoying in that film.
In the film, okay, yeah.
He's good in what was that video game he was in?
Beyond Two Souls.
That's the one.
That's
He was-
my favorite game,
That's a really good game.
or second favorite.
What's your favorite?
Watch Dogs.
Oh, it's not.
Oh.
Like,
Or
wait,
Destiny.
Watchdog, really?
Yeah.
Or Destiny? God, you have a shit tasting game. Alright.
I agree with Charlie on that one.
Yeah.
It's
They shoot 'em up
a poorly made game.
and
Alright.
hacking.
So we've spoken about this quite a lot. So we're gonna crack on to the main theme of the podcast for a few minutes. Sequels, because we got we got Civil War coming out. We got Batman v Superman. We got Star Wars, and they're all films following on from other films.
Yep.
So I've got a list here of some sequels that people deem better than the original. So just say what you think of them. Say if you agree that they're better, or if they're as good as, or if you think they're worse. All right. So obviously, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Deemed the best sequel of all time.
Yep. Yes.
I think
that was the second one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really know Star Wars, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second one, right?
No, I haven't seen
Wasn't
the
he
next. Yeah, I
Isn't
reckon
he
it
his
was.
dad?
You can't be a good origin story.
What?
Let's be honest. You can't be a good origin.
It's not an origin story.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I
It's a
know,
sequel.
but no, it's a sequel from A New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's better than.
I think
A
it
New Hope.
improved upon it in every way.
You
Yeah,
can only
definitely.
try. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just disappointed.
So wait, you don't get to see Force Awakens with the squad now.
Yeah, no way. There's no way we're gonna let you see the new Star Wars without like beating you up first.
Yeah.
No, we won't. With no physical violence, please. All right.
We
Obviously,
promote
also
no violence.
one that I strongly agree with, Dark Knight. So much better than
yeah.
Batman Begins,
Yeah.
but that's a given.
I'm not saying Batman Begins isn't good. I do really
No,
like
yeah,
it.
it's good, but
The
it's
Dark Knight is just.
It's like one of the best films
The
ever.
Dark Knight is just a 1 in a million film, which
Yeah.
And we know that
every
Bradley-
Batman fan's got to see.
Yeah, we know that Bradley, because he has bad taste in films, doesn't
It's
like
got
the
the
Dark Knight.
Joker in it. That's the only reason why I watched it.
That's
to
the
be
only
honest.
reason why you watched
Well,
it.
and
Not
also the
because
fact that it's
Batman's
Batman.
amazing.
He did
I
make.
don't like Christian Bale as Batman.
Whoa.
I liked Christian,
Whoa.
Hold up.
All right,
I
let's-
liked
I
Christian
don't.
Bale as Bruce Wayne. I loved Alfred.
Alfred,
Alfred was
Michael
good.
Caine's brilliant as Alfred.
Yeah.
I
Some men
can't do a
I
Michael
don't like
Caine
the new
impression.
Alfred.
Some men just want to watch
He's
the
too
world
young.
burn.
I like the new Alfred. What we've seen of him
He's
so
too
far.
young.
I think it looks like the new Alfred's gonna hit Bruce Wayne though. He is not
Yeah.
our enemy.
Yeah.
Feel like
Also, wait,
Heath
go.
Ledger carried Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
obviously.
It would still be a good film without him.
But that's
though.
what
I
makes
don't think it would have been.
Whoa. What, you think it would have been bad without him?
Yeah. I think if you had someone who was just playing a mediocre Joker, it would have been a bad film.
Meet a Joker.
Mediocre Joker.
I like Jack
Oh, well, we
Nicholson.
didn't. We have Keith Ledger, so
Keith Ledger.
Keith Ledger.
I can't say it
Keith
right.
Lemon.
We
Oh,
got
God.
Can you imagine Can you imagine Keith Lemon
Oh,
playing
God.
That'd be-
Heath Ledger?
That'd be pretty
Like
cool.
there's the Joker. That'd
Oh
be
God!
hilarious.
I'm gonna make this lemon disappear. Ta-da! It's gone.
Keith Lemon
Alright.
robbing a bank.
All right. Right. Also, I know Bradley doesn't like this, but Catching Fire.
Oh, I hate Hunger Games.
Yeah. Well,
I'd
how about
say
how about you just shut your mouth for
I'd
this
say
little bit
it's
then?
better.
I'll do it, Josh.
Because it's got more. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit better
Sorry,
than the
what
first
was
one.
Whoa. Is there a fight going on?
I don't know what he said.
All right. What do you think of Catching Fire, Josh?
I felt the first one was better.
Whoa. Really?
I thought the first
Yeah.
one was better. More suspense.
No way.
Second one, sorry. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Why did I
second one's
say-
so much better.
Yeah, more suspense.
I didn't know anything about it, so I quite liked the whole arena thing, but I felt the second one was just
Hunger
a bit...
Games should have stuck to the first film, in my opinion.
To be
because
fair,
it just
though,
got repetitive.
You don't have an opinion.
No,
You don't get an
no.
opinion on
Come
this.
To be fair, I think the first one had a better actual Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think, I
Yeah.
think all the stuff before the second one, like all the suspense with the politics
Yeah,
and
because
stuff.
the second one was
and
like
controlling the
the
districts
first one was
good.
introducing the world and the Hunger Games. The second
Yeah.
one was introducing the what
the
happens deeper than
consequences of the
that.
games.
And I really liked it. I thought the whole chain differences from the first one was just really good.
I changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
Yeah,
Good.
Catching Fire wasn't fresh
Yeah.
in my mind.
Oh, that's good. All right. So also, Toy Story 2.
Yeah,
I love it.
I would
No,
say
Toy Story 3.
I'd say it's arguably
Well, yeah,
better.
Toy Story 2 and 3.
I'd say 2 is arguably the best.
Yeah, I think my favorite is 3, but I think 2 is probably the best.
Yes.
What are you, Josh?
I haven't seen Toy Story for a long time.
So
I can't give a comment on it.
Are you so old that you
I
saw it in the
watched it.
cinema?
I watched it yesterday.
Did you?
Yes, I watched Toy Story 3 yesterday.
Nice.
When
Okay.
I was looking at all the squad chat and then I was watching Toy Story 3 and I'm like, squad.
Squad. Toy Story 3. Yeah.
It still makes me cry when they all hold their hands into
Oh,
the fire.
yeah.
It's
I
so-
saw it for my
oh.
10th birthday, and
No.
it was I think it was my 11th, 10th. I was the scene. I cried at that bit, and then right at the end, I had 3D glasses on. Right at the end,
Oh,
when
no.
right at the end when what's his name?
Andy.
Andy is handing over Woody to Bonnie, and he just looks at him. I was like. Oh, it was like
No.
someone had shot someone I loved, and I was like bawling my. I had to take the glasses off because they were all like drenched in tears.
Nah, but Toy Story 3.
Little 10-year-old me was.
I'd
a
say Toy
depressed
Story
human.
2 is the best because in the first one you got to know Winnie and Buzz, and in the second one you got to know all the side
Exactly.
characters like Potato Head.
Rex.
We got another new Buzz Lightyear, Zurg. We had Pete, Jesse, and we also had the great
Who's
scene.
Pete?
Stinky Pete.
Oh, Stinky Pete.
And Bullseye.
Peter.
Yeah. And we had all those great scenes like the airport scene, the toy shop scene with Barbie. It's just a great.
Al's
great
Toy Barn,
movie.
yeah.
Oh, and the part of Jesse's backstory.
Oh, that was so
Oh,
sad.
that was
Yeah.
upsetting.
That song is
I
such
don't
a
like
good
that.
song.
I can't watch it.
What, did you cry?
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley.
It makes you cry, Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story's an emotional.
As
Except the first one, which is like kind of.
I mean,
It's
the
a-
sad scene
it's a
when
good
Buzz,
film.
Buzz finds out.
Oh yeah,
toy.
but I loved it when he's like in the tea party.
Yeah, I am Mrs. Nesbitt.
That's the one, Mrs. Nesbitt. I was thinking of that. All right. Also, moving on from like kids films, Terminator 2,
yeah.
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
That's so much better than the first one. Have you seen that, Bradley?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I want to
God.
watch the new Genesis.
You want to watch Genesis?
Because of Matt Smith, but that is it.
Oh yeah, because you're a Doctor Who fanboy. Disgusting. All right. Yeah, we've all agreed Terminator 2. There's no question.
Yeah.
And so good quotes in that. All right. Also, Godfather 2. I know you like that, John.
I actually
Yeah,
haven't seen
alright.
Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather 2 is definitely better. I guess you could say Godfather 2 is top 3 films.
Yeah,
Best
definitely.
films.
Because I agree, and I've heard it called the Godfather 1's the perfect gangster movie.
Yeah.
Godfather
and then
2's the perfect movie.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
And Al Pacino, one of the best
Yeah.
performances
Definitely.
I think I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. And then for my final one, I've got on my list. Feel free to add in any if you think of them. 22 Jump Street
Oh, I love
last
it.
year.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's
Definitely.
almost as good as the first one, but it's
No.
still really good.
No, it's
I say the first one's funnier, but the second one's got better chemistry between Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill.
no.
Yeah, I think the second one's got some really good jokes in it as well.
The second
but
one with Ice Cube.
Oh yeah,
Throw-
the
throw it-
daughter.
That's a
with
hilarious
the
scene.
in the kitchen or no diner in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Oh,
give
yeah.
me the string beans.
Yeah,
That's a really good scene. And then when Channing Tatum finds out what's happened and he's just
Yeah,
laughing,
I
it's
think-
really good acting in that film.
Love it.
Just there's
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
I don't think it's better.
I'd say it's better.
I don't. I would
I'd
not.
say it's a bit better.
I'm gonna wait for Infinity War.
We obviously I think
Yeah.
I think Infinity War's gonna be better,
Yeah.
but
I'm actually considering Captain America as Civil War Avengers 2.5, so I'm going to consider that Avengers film.
I would not.
I would.
I wait.
Come on, it's got every Avenger in it.
But also,
Pretty much.
it's on Captain America. Winter Soldier is so much better than the first Avenger.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
What?
I've only
I'm
seen
gonna- I'm gonna
I've
say
only
no.
seen the first one and
Oh.
I thought it was absolutely awful.
Yeah, watch the Winter Soldier. Okay, it makes Captain America so much cooler.
Yeah.
Like that
No,
first
it's
scene on the
very-
boat
He's
is just
bad-
like, whoa,
he's a
okay,
badass.
he's a cool character.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right.
I
anyone,
think combat is good
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
film.
anyone got any more sequels?
Shrek 2?
Oh yeah, I was gonna add that to this list. I forgot. Yeah, Shrek 2 is brilliant.
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah. Have you seen? What do you think, Bradley?
Which
Shrek
one's
3.
Oh, shut up. Shrek 3's that's
It's alright.
Shrek 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many of them.
Which one's
Yeah.
the wedding?
What?
Which one's the wedding?
Shrek 2.
Yeah, okay.
Is it?
Wait, the
No.
wedding.
The wedding?
It's the
Yeah,
wedding,
yeah, with
Shrek-
Prince Charming and Fiona.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shrek 2. Shrek 3 and Shrek 4 were not good. I don't like how they
No.
called it Shrek 4, like the final chapter, but then there's gonna be a bloody Shrek 5.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so stupid. All right. So moving on from good sequels,
Oh, Brad.
let's talk about some bad sequels.
Hmm.
My number one bad sequel, one of my top 3 films that I hate. Grown Ups 2.
What are you chatting?
I hate but all
That's-
grown ups.
That's
Yeah.
such a good film. I
Whoa.
love it. No, I'm sorry, but Grown Ups is a brilliant film.
I'm gonna turn your mic off. All right, so Grown Ups 2 is not right. Grown Ups 2 is a bad film. Can we all agree on that? All of us with mics, can we all agree on that?
I've not seen either of the grown-up
Yeah,
films.
don't.
No, don't.
The
Neither
first
of
one, the
them.
first one's nothing special.
Waste of time.
The second one's even worse.
Okay.
All right,
I'm on board.
all right, Bradley, I'm gonna turn you back on, and you're not allowed to mention Grown Ups 2.
Okay.
So
Right.
also, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Ooh.
That was Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah.
Um,
No thanks.
It's okay.
No,
Oh, I did not like it.
no.
It was like the critics loved it.
Last Crusade was good.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that girl.
No one's his dad.
What are we thinking about the new Indiana Jones? Who's your money on for being the new Indy?
Chris
Well,
Pratt.
it's probably gonna be Chris Pratt.
It is
But I don't
Chris-
want it.
It
to
is
be.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, there's no one else they would
I
cast.
think if they
but-
casted Chris Pratt, it would be too much like his Jurassic World character.
exactly, and it's
Yeah.
like it's just like he's now the go-to guy, and
Yeah.
I like him. There's nothing wrong with him, but like he can't play everyone.
What if they got the guy from like, what was it, Star Trek?
What,
What's
Chris
he-
Pine?
Yeah, him.
No, he's so
No.
annoying. He's got like a really big mouth.
Yeah.
He's too arrogant.
He's
Right.
like, oh,
What about Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, I was going
oh
to
yeah,
say
well,
Shia LaBeouf.
he's already been in Indiana Jones
Yeah, but
film.
it's his son.
What's gonna stop him from doing something else?
There
Alright.
is a teaser at the end.
And
Then
It
he
picks
can
up
watch it in the
that.
cinema with his
Yeah.
big jumper on.
another disappointing sequel, Attack of the Clones.
Oh yeah, well they're coming up on this list. Jurassic Park 3. Yeah. Have you seen it? No, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, don't bother.
Jurassic Park, I haven't
I'm
seen.
just going to say, everyone thinks Jurassic Park 2 is better. I prefer 3 over 2. That doesn't mean they're good, but I prefer 3.
I don't like either.
I don't like either either, but I prefer.
The first Jurassic Park film is one of the best films.
Obviously, it's my all-time favourite classic film.
Yeah.
Like, Bradley hasn't seen it, has he?
I haven't seen Jurassic Park 1, 2, or 3, but I've seen World.
I hate that. I hate
like
that fact.
World.
I hate that.
Oh.
Yeah, but why would you watch World if you hadn't seen all the other ones? Or, like, at least the first one? It's because you have no opinion. That's why. All right. Now Star Wars 1 and 2. No thanks.
Well, as a start,
I left out 3 because 3 has some good qualities to it.
well, let's face it, all the prequels have some good qualities. I mean, Phantom Menace, it's got the Darth Maul fight scene, which as a child,
really enjoyed
you love.
Yeah, I still love it now.
Attack of the Clones, as a child, you love the battle arena.
Yeah, I still kind of
cool.
like that,
I mean,
but it's still a bit like.
Because George Lucas always said that it was meant to appeal to children. The prequels.
Yeah.
I really like
And-
the humour in it with C3PO.
I thought you were going to say
What do
Jar
you
Jar.
want?
Binks.
C-3PO band.
I love the bants between R2D2 and C3PO. Awesome, that's part of the movie.
Yeah, they're just messaging each other all the time.
Yeah, so we can all agree Star Wars 1 and 2. Not as good as any other Star Wars.
Yeah,
Wait, which one do you prefer, 1 or 2?
1.
probably.
I prefer the second. There's less politics in the
I
second
prefer the
Yeah.
first one except for the child.
I think it's good for first.
Oh, who do you think's the better Anakin, the child or Hayden Christensen?
Well, with Hayden Christensen, you can see. Okay, now I know what you can definitely see why he's turning to the dark side.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's gonna definitely be Darth Vader. With the kid, he's like, shut up.
Yeah, I can't even choose. I hate them both so much, like more than anything in the world.
Hayden Christensen looked quite menacing when he wasn't saying anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was just
Yeah.
doing his like brooding face that he
Yeah.
did the entire 3
Mummy
films
is
with 2
dead.
films. All right, Godfather 3. Let down.
Oh, hands down.
Josh, what do you think of that?
I wouldn't say it's a letdown.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, it's not as good as the other 2, but I wouldn't advise you saying anything bad about it while I'm in the room.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Cars 2.
Cars 2. Which one's that? Is
That's
that
the one.
the
That's the one where they're all like spies.
Oh,
and
I
shit.
love that film.
Whoa, whoa.
I love that film.
Whoa,
What is
whoa,
wrong with you?
Whoa.
Bradley, you have the weirdest taste.
I
in
know.
films.
It's the same with music.
Is Nickelback your favourite?
Music.
What is wrong with you?
No, Cars 2's really good though. I
No,
like
it's
it.
not.
It is.
It's really
How?
bad.
If you're a kid,
The first Cars wasn't even anything special.
the
The
first
second
Cars
one.
was a bit
Wait, do you prefer the first or second Cars?
second.
Oh my god. Let's move on before I cry. Right, The Hangover 2.
The Hangover.
I liked it,
Oh,
but
yeah, I
it
like
was
that.
obviously it wasn't as good.
I
as
liked
this
the first one.
one. Yeah, first one was really good.
Yeah,
Second one and third one, no
The
thanks.
Lazy.
second one's with Bangkok in it.
Yeah.
Who?
Is that where they get the
Bangkok.
monkey?
Oh, I thought you said Ben Cock, because
Yeah.
an actor.
Yeah, they
Yeah, there's the one with the monkey.
Yeah, I didn't think that was that
They
bad.
just- they
Yeah,
just got-
I liked it first time I saw it, but the second time it's like
they
this
just
is
got
exactly like
lazy
the first
after
one.
the first one.
Yeah,
the third
exactly.
one's really bad.
The third one's just weird.
First one's got even. Last one's not even got a hangover.
Yeah.
No, it's just drugs.
Well, it has a hangover in the post-credit scene. Fun fact. there's a little story you can tell your mum. All right, and the final on the bad on the bad sequels list for me. Feel free to add in some after, but all the films after Transformers 1 in the
No.
Transformers.
Mark Wahlberg's Age of
That's just
Wait, wait.
product placement.
Did you
of the film.
did you think that was good?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Oh my god.
Well, only because of the.
I want to kick you out of the room right now.
Transformer was the
How
green
much can
trench
Michael
coat. I
Bay
can't
make
remember
from a
his name.
film?
Yeah,
Is what
exactly.
that
And
film is.
there's so many bad lines when he's like, "I'm an inventor," and he's like when he's like sending his daughter over this rickety bridge basically to die, and she's like, "I don't want to go," and he's like, "But you're not 18 years old. You can't tell me what to do." It's like, "Shut up, Mark Wahlberg." I watched that on a plane, and I didn't want to fall asleep because I didn't want to I didn't want it to replay because it just was on a loop.
Yeah.
So I just watched it till the end, and it was like,
Yeah. Why was Mark Wahlberg in that film?
I know.
Because he was the biggest star then, wasn't he?
What?
If it-
What last
is it-
year?
Yeah, it's like Chris Pratt.
Was he?
I wouldn't say.
Oh.
that.
No, I think
he
they
was.
just got in.
Ever
'cause
since I heard him talking to Optimus Prime, I just make fun of his voice now. I didn't mind it, but ever since I saw him talk to Optimus Prime,
ever since it was
what
in,
did he
it was
say?
in the happening when he was like, "What?
He's like,
No,
"Oh, you gotta have faith, Prime. Oh my god."
I think Mark
Shut up.
Wahlberg was
no,
good
man, we're not."
in Two Guns.
I haven't seen Two Guns.
You haven't seen Two Guns?
No.
It's a good film, that.
No.
About drug busters.
Oh, I don't
think
know if I
trust you,
believe you.
Bradley.
Yeah.
It's a good film.
Yeah, but you said Cars 2 was a good film.
Yeah, but come on.
You said
You gotta
Transformers.
believe me on
What was
this
it?
one.
Age of Extinction was a good film.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyone got any other sequels they think bad?
Would you say any of the Harry Potter sequels were bad?
No.
I think there are some of them are weaker than others, but I don't think any of them.
Which
are
one
bad.
do you think was the worst?
The worst is probably the first two.
Yeah, I say the first one's good at setting up the universe.
Yeah, the second one's a bit because now you're like, oh, shut up, kids. And then
Yeah,
the
I don't really like
third
them
one's
as kids.
brilliant. Fourth one's really good. Fifth one's good. Sixth one's a bit dull.
I think.
And then
last
part
one's
one
really
is
good.
just part one.
Part one, you can sort of skip part one, but I watched it and I really enjoyed it. Like
Yeah.
when you watch it again. But then the last one's, I think is probably the best.
Yeah.
I'd say
it's
the
definitely...
last one disappointed me.
Really?
Yes, because I'd read the books and I'd become so emotionally involved. Then to
Oh, yeah,
see
it's the
that
books.
with Daniel Radcliffe's acting, it's just, it's good.
I don't think Daniel Radcliffe's that bad an actor.
No, neither.
Oh, in that I'd say.
Oh,
he
in the
hadn't
Harry Potter,
developed
yeah.
as an actor
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Woman in Black.
Oh, that's good.
It was alright.
He did
It wasn't really
apologise
scary
for
though.
Harry Potter. He said his acting was a bit wooden. He said he was sorry.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I think Rupert Grint was so good.
Yeah, and Emma Watson.
And the thing I liked about the fifth one is that this is the first film that Rupert Grint and Emma Watson didn't shadow Daniel Radcliffe's acting, because he was actually quite good in the fifth one.
Yeah.
And the fifth one was probably my favourite one. Well, no, after the last one. Yeah, so that's a given.
Anywho.
Right, anyone got any other sequels before we move on to
How to
debates?
Train Your Dragon then that.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's brilliant.
I
really
haven't
good.
seen it, but it's really good.
I finished it the other day.
And I'm
The
still waiting. I'm still waiting
the
for the
second
Lego
one?
Movie sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
boys.
Is the second one the really sad one? How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't deal with that very well.
I
Did you
didn't
bawl
like
your
it.
eyes out?
I was
Yeah.
emotionally unstable.
Pretty tough we are. Toy Story.
We're so macho.
Everyone cried, Marley and me.
Yes, I
Haven't
did.
seen it.
Yeah.
Just stopped watching it because I couldn't handle it. I knew what had happened.
What's the worst you ever cried in a film?
I probably Marley and me.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I saw that film, I'm like, Mum, get the ice cream.
American Sniper.
Really?
I cried.
You cried?
The ending is
Oh
really upsetting.
yeah.
It's
What about
gonna-
you, Bradley?
It's gonna seem,
No,
Bradley.
oh, but
It's
you.
it's
What
gonna seem a
about
bit
you,
weird,
George?
but
Oh,
I'd just come back from hospital.
Yeah.
I was on a lot of drugs.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I put on Tokyo Drift. Han dies, one of the characters in the car crash. I just couldn't control myself. I just thought it was real
Oh my
life,
God.
and I was I had a full-on breakdown
I
over a death in a Fast and Furious film.
I do get pretty teary-eyed at Return of the King.
Oh yeah.
When
Definitely.
Aragorn goes, "You
Exactly.
bow to no one" and stuff like
That's
that.
emotional. And when they're leaving on the boat.
Yeah, and when Sam and Frodo are about to think they're gonna die on the rock.
That's
Yeah.
just a really emotional ending to a film.
It's a great film.
I'm gonna say my crying stories from
Oh my
right. So when
Oh,
I
he's
was
getting out the book.
when I was about, I can't remember, when I was about 7 or 8, I went to a friend's birthday party, and we went to see Bridge to Terabithia
Oh boy.
in the cinema. I was fine because I was so young. I was like 7. I was an idiot when I was a little kid. All I cared about is this kid sitting next to me had a box of Mentos, and I just wanted it. And I kept being like, "Can I have a Mento, please?" So I wasn't really paying attention to the film. Got it on DVD. Watched it when I was about 13, a few years ago. Oh my god, it was. I was on the floor, just like wailing.
You
It
don't
was so emotional.
You don't see her die though.
I know,
So?
but no, it wasn't her
You didn't
dying.
see Bambi's mum
wasn't-
die.
it
but
wasn't-
that was sad.
It wasn't her dying. It was the bit that got me. Then is the part where I watched it a couple days ago, and there's a bit that got me that wasn't even sad. But there was the bit that got me then was when he was running through the forest, and he's like, his dad grabs him, and he's, oh god, I'm tearing up now. And then when I watched it on the weekend, and the bit that got me was it wasn't even sad. It was when he was like, because we had passed all that bit with his dad, and I was like, oh, this is, I've got tears in my throat. There's something in my throat. But and then
You need to get some more macho guys.
and then it was
Yeah.
then it was the bit where it wasn't even, it's not even sad, but it was when he was chasing Leslie's dad down the street, and the dad stops and goes, "Hey, I was going to give you the dog, but I can't seem to let the dog go." That bit just made me bawl my eyes out. I don't even know why. It's not even sad. But yeah, I'm a strong man. I love Fast and Furious. What?
Yoda's death as well.
Yeah. Does it
Oh, Yoda's
count
dead.
when I cried with relief when the Shrek film ended?
What?
I cried with relief when the Shrek film ended.
Relief?
count? Yeah.
Why?
Well, the last one, yeah.
Oh, the last one, not the. I thought you meant Shrek 2.
It's over.
So-
I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy.
All right, so
That's only the good part. of the film.
now we've had a good old cry together.
Oh my god.
We're gonna move on to the debates.
Ding ding.
Oh.
All right.
I'm
so,
ready.
Right. So because Andy is not here, he was gonna fill in for James, who is not here. I'm gonna fill in for Andy and James, who are both not here. Andy gave me his questions. I got rid of one of them because one of them, like, he knows a lot about them and I don't really, so I can't really judge it. So I've got 3 questions here. 2 of them are his, 1 is mine. And it's going to be the 3 of you battling to the death. So just so you're all clear on the rules, I know Elijah's a novice. The rules, I say the topic.
Yeah.
Whoever says their answer first gets to fight for that answer, and they get to go first. But you can't fight until everyone has said their choice. Yeah.
Right.
And you each get to like pick each other down, and try not to like speak over people.
Okay.
And if Josh said an answer, then you said an answer, then you said an answer. You all get to say your arguments, and then you fight. Yeah.
Fight to the death.
Yeah, to the verbal death, as we call it. Right, is everyone ready?
Yep.
This first one, you might need to have a quick think about it.
Okay.
What is the best apocalypse/disaster movie?
Disaster movie.
Shaun of the Dead.
Are we talking just post-apocalyptic films?
Post-apocalyptic or disaster films?
Post-apocalyptic. Have any of you seen The Road?
No. Just one, please.
I'll go with 2012.
Oh,
That's
shit.
pretty good film.
2 shit films and 1 good film. Right, so I'm gonna.
Wait. Which one is the one with John Cusack in?
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so
okay.
I'm gonna
I
turn.
don't know, yours probably.
I'm gonna turn Josh and Elijah off for a second while Bradley gives his argument on disaster
movie.
Right.
Oh, mate, what can I say about disaster movie? It's literally got superheroes, Disney princesses, and just pure awesomeness in it. And it's got flying cows. It's basically a really fun film for the kids, excluding all the swearing. It's just a brilliant film.
All right, Bradley. After that, I'm gonna turn you off, and Elijah's gonna fight for what was it again?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. All right, here
Yes.
you go for it.
Well, Shaun of the Dead was the first film with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost where we really got to see their chemistry shine. And while most zombie films were just, oh, we've got to survive and run, with them it's just, yeah, we've got to survive and run, but we're gonna have a laugh while we're doing it. They started trends like the new film trend where they sped up like simple actions like opening the door, driving. A lot of people have taken inspiration from that film. And also the zombies, I just think look great and they're really intimidating. That scene where they pull the mate out of the bar and they rip his guts out. I was bloody terrified, but then I was laughing a few minutes later when that Danny guy like fired right before he died.
All right. So thanks, Elijah. Now fighting for 2012.
All right.
Josh,
okay. 2012. Okay. Great family movie. John Cusack is an absolute legend. All right. John Cusack is an amazing actor. Okay. So we've got an absolute a journey that could rival Lord of the Rings here, as John Cusack saves his family across the planet. We face destruction, good CGI. We've got Woody Harrelson in one of his best performances I think I've ever seen.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, just being an absolute legend in his caravan. We've got good CGI. We've got just John Cusack just defeating all these disasters and averting them to save his family. Now I'm just gonna argue with as well as I think.
Wait. You cannot argue with anyone yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. Can I just say, I think it's fair to eliminate Bradley from the debate
Because of disaster movie?
yeah, because that is an arsehole of a film. and I thought you were gonna like pull a good argument out of the bag, but no, it's still just a shit argument. So Bradley, I'm gonna turn your mic down for this fight. All right.
Turn down for what?
Haha, cool meme. All right. Right, Elijah. Why do you think yours is better than his?
Okay, well, first off, you made 2 of the same points. Good CGI. And also, you said it's a good family film. How is that a good family film? You see families get killed, hundreds of people die, people praying to God that please save us, and what happens? They get swooped away. Whereas my film is just light-hearted humour with a bit of horror mixed in.
Josh, why do you think yours is better than his?
Well, light-hearted humour. I don't think light-hearted humour is someone getting torn in half out of a window.
I said we're mixed with horror.
Second of all, John Cusack can make anything a family film. Okay.
Making the same points again.
Shaun of the Dead is not a family film.
I didn't say it was.
Okay. 2012 is a family film. Family films are great.
Disaster films aren't made for families.
Family films are great.
As well as, I agree with Shaun of the Dead being a great film, but 2012 is just more complete. It's more of a journey. I feel like we see John Cusack save his marriage.
If you say John Cusack one more time.
Save his marriage, save his family,
Yes,
you know,
well-
and he diverts the disaster.
Shaun of the Dead isn't trying to be an epic journey. It's just let's go to the Winchester and let's survive.
Right.
And what happens? They get caught. And how is 2012 a family film?
2012, I think. All right, so final point, Elijah.
2012 is not a family film. It's been done before, The End of the World, and as Shaun of the Dead, it's funnier. It's got the zombies very well done, and it's not trying to be epic.
Josh?
Okay, well, Shaun of the Dead is a good film. I'll say it again, it is a good film, but it's not as good as 2012. It's not.
Is that your final point?
No. First of all, Shaun of the Dead doesn't have John Cusack in it.
Same
Okay.
point again.
Okay. The journey to the Winchester is just a bit boring. You know, the zombies aren't that well done, I don't believe. And 2012 just, what can I say?
Okay.
Right, so can I still add?
No.
Okay.
That was your
Okay,
final
then.
point. All right.
John Cusack.
Bradley, I'm sorry, your mic is still turned down because you just ashamed yourself. Right, it'll come back up for the next debate. All right, so I enjoyed both your points. I thought at first I'm like Josh is fighting for nothing here, but he did some good points, even though he mentioned John Cusack about 19,000 times.
I am a fan.
What turned me off of your fight quite early is when you said it's a story that could rival Lord of the Rings.
I was joking.
I thought I cannot accept that kind of talk in here.
I said journey.
Elijah gets the point.
Yeah, right.
Right, so which I think that's pretty fair. So Elijah's up 1-0. All right, so. All right, Bradley, I'm gonna turn you up. So you're not allowed to say disaster movie or what was it again? What was it you didn't like? Or you're not allowed to say Cars
If
2.
you like Cars 2.
Yeah. All right, you're
All
back.
grown ups.
You're back in the room, Bradley.
What's up?
All right. Next fight.
What,
We're
another
nearing-
one? Jesus.
Yeah, there's 3.
Oh, okay.
Right, there's films coming out next year, aren't there?
There are.
Which would you say? I was going to lead into that fight with that. Which is the highest anticipated movie of next year?
Deadpool.
Rogue One.
Jeez. Superman versus Batman is 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the most anticipated film of next year.
All right. So I heard Deadpool first. So I'm going to let Bradley try and fight.
Deadpool. Oh,
again.
come on.
No,
It's-
Deadpool's going to be good, but I don't think you can fight it.
This
right.
is gonna be
Everyone's
hands
being
down.
turned down except Bradley. Go for it.
Hands down, this is going to be a really good film. Because it's going to have Ryan Reynolds, even though he was in Green Lantern, one of the worst DC films of all kind. It's going to have, like, loads of humour, breaking the fourth wall. I really do think he's going to, like, you know, be the character of Deadpool.
Is that your fight?
It's kick-ass as well. It's
Alright.
kick-ass action.
All right, Brad. That was a short and sweet. Elijah, I had Rogue One, the new Star Wars spin-off. All right, go for it.
Yes, well, while Episode 7 is continuing the story, Rogue One is going back to what we don't know and finding more about the universe before and leading back to the prequels, because even though people hate the prequels, there are those who like them, and we're getting more development from the story of Episode 7 to Episode 8 with Rogue One, and we're getting a more darker tone, which we've never really had with Star Wars. The closest we got was Episode 3, but no one liked Episode 3. Well, it had good qualities.
Just gonna say
What I
that.
was trying to
Except
say.
Hayden Christensen, obviously.
As with Rogue One, though, they're taking a new spin on the genre, and there's no like big lightsaber battles. It's just a squadron of troopers. So this will be more like a military film than a big adventure.
Right, I'm gonna just remind before I let Josh speak. I'm just gonna remind everyone that this is a fight about the most anticipated, not the best. All right, go for it, Josh.
Right, well, obviously, Superman and Batman are respectively both two of the biggest superheroes of all time, I would say.
I agree. Why do you not agree, Bradley?
He's scoffing there. So.
I've turned you down. You can't even speak. He has to give it his argument.
Okay,
yeah?
anyway. Can't argue with numbers. The trailers have got more views than the two that you guys said.
Actually, can I just say Rogue
No, not yet.
No. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep it at that. They've released trailers and.
All right, you're coming back into the room. Fight.
All right, first off, Rogue One doesn't have a trailer yet. And also, with all this anticipation with Batman, with the last trailer, it's going down a little bit. I don't like Jesse Eisenberg. You don't like Doomsday. We don't like the way Batman and Superman are being played out to fight. And as for Deadpool, I think it's going to be a great film. But
As for dead people.
as for Deadpool, I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm not sure about it'll be very anticipated because not many people know about Deadpool.
Yeah, but it's gonna bring a new genre of it's gonna bring kids into it.
But if not enough people know about it, kids can't even
go.
go into it. It's an 18.
Deadpool is not a kids' movie. I'll just say.
No
that.
way.
Yeah, it's
no way
not,
in hell.
It's not aimed
It's got
for
sex
kids,
in it.
but it might
It's an
bring.
18.
It's Marvel.
It's an 18.
It's an
It's an
R.
18.
It's R.
Yeah, but it's still got the brand of Marvel, so it might bring
That doesn't mean
teenagers
that
who
doesn't-
don't know him.
But that doesn't
I'm
mean
pretty sure no teenagers who don't know him, they're probably going to know him before they go and see the film.
people who collect comic books, sure, will see it, but it's definitely less audience than most Marvel films.
What do you have to say about Batman v Superman, Bradley? Because he hasn't said anything.
Batman vs Superman. May I just say that Superman has got to be the worst DC character ever created because of the fact that he's too omnipotent. He's invincible basically, except for bloody Krypton, which just so happens to be neighbours with bloody Earth, seeing as they can get enough Krypton to wipe out his race. Kryptonite.
While I agree with him being a bad character, I don't think that I think he's very popular. We're arguing about anticipated films.
Yeah.
So Deadpool, he's not that an established character, okay? So this is his first film coming out. Plus it's an 18, so you've already... large amount of the Marvel fan base is under 18. So they've just thrown all that away.
Like me.
That's anticipated. Rogue One, it's just going to be just a,
It's just going to be a fighting film.
Just your average pilot film,
Well, like Top Gun.
When I go to Star Wars, I want a journey, I want Jedis, I want the story, I want the
science fiction.
lightsaber
Do you want a journey as good as 2012?
Yeah, I've just...
Do you want John Cusack?
with Star Wars, I want Jedi Sith. This is just going to be it's just a pilot film with a Star Wars label slapped on it.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
Okay, first off, in the anticipated film, Star Wars Episode 7 is breaking records already with its trailers and its booking tickets.
But if you...
And you said, I want my Sith Lords. Do you know what this is about? This is about them stealing the plans from Darth Vader. Darth Vader's coming back. Okay. Darth Vader versus a bunch of rogue squadrons. He's going to be hunting them down.
Okay.
We got Darth Vader again.
Well, assuming as this debate is taking place now, and Rogue One doesn't even have a trailer yet, I cannot say it is anticipated.
And yet the hype's building up. It's got Star Wars to back it up. And
with
episodes, it takes about 3 years for them to make another film, right? So until then, we got Rogue One to fill in the gap.
The reason why Star Wars Force Awakens is going to be as big as it is now is because we haven't seen it on the screen since, 2003?
I think so. 2005 maybe.
So we haven't seen it in a very long time. Whereas Rogue One probably won't be as popular because it's going to be the year after. Whereas Force Awakens, it's been a long duration in between films.
It's going to carry off the Force Awakens hype.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Force Awakens will introduce new characters.
Yeah, 2005.
So will Rogue Squadron. It's these new characters. It's not like they're using Han Solo.
Yeah, but it's bringing back old characters from the original plot
who we never knew
into a new film. Yeah, but like Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Han Solo, they're not in it.
No, in Force Awakens. But that's what's bringing the majority of the audience seeing. Look, it's Star Wars past Darth Vader's death.
That's why there could be more hype for Rogue Squadron, because it's having a new take on it. It's going to be darker. It's going to be more about the military and how they would operate within this law, and exploring a new story to it, and how Darth Vader coped.
Right, I'm gonna have to make these next points your final points.
So while I agree that Rogue Squadron will ride on the popularity of Star Wars, I don't think it'll be enough to rival the two biggest superheroes of all time in their own film. With the introduction of Wonder Woman, which we haven't seen yet exactly. So I'm just thinking Star Wars Rogue Squadron is just a label. You're not having the return of any lovable characters apart from Darth Vader, which I doubt we'll see much of, and it's just going to be a mediocre pilot film which doesn't even have any build up yet, versus Batman versus Superman, which is hugely built up. Everyone's waiting for this film.
Final point closed. Bradley, go.
What about Deadpool?
Yeah. Well, obviously, that's what you're fighting.
Well, Deadpool, it's going to be good. I mean, CGI looks pretty top-notch. I think they've mastered that to a T. It's got blood, it's got violence, it's got, sex. So, come on. It's going to be
Calm down.
a roundhouse, brilliant film.
Right, final point closing. Elijah?
Well, Batman vs Superman, the hype is going up a lot. But it's also going down with these trailer coming out. The Doomsday, the Jesse Eisenberg, and I'm just going to say it now, Batman through the years is being overused so much. Some people are just getting tired of him. Like, everywhere you turn, Batman there. And as Superman, some people find him a bit boring. And with this trailer showing they'll fight for that reason, people are like, I'm looking forward to Civil War now. Whereas Rogue Squadron is
Rogue One.
Rogue One. Sorry.
One.
God, you're getting the name.
They are changing names around a bit sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna close this argument now.
I didn't get fine.
I'm closing it up. I'm angry. All right, Bradley.
Has
No.
lost.
Because they trumped you. I mean, you could have made some really good points, but they destroyed you instantly.
Should have picked Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you should have.
Mm.
I would have given you a chance.
2017.
No, it's next
No,
year.
it's not next
All
year.
right, so Josh and Elijah, you had some pretty good points, both of you. Not gonna lie. I think I was at first I was on Elijah's side, but then some of the stuff Josh pointed out, like it doesn't have a trailer yet. And Elijah, you were saying that the trailer's coming out, making it less anticipated. I think more people are going to want to see the film because they're curious about whether it's going to be good or not. And like I think because of the whole big superheroes.
Yes, I know, but they're also thinking of like Civil War now because they're thinking, oh,
yeah, but they're still going to see that, and then and Civil War. And I think because like what you said about them being the biggest superheroes ever. Right, Josh, you get the point.
Thank you.
All right, so it's 1-1. If Bradley gets his next point, we go to a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Right.
Bradley's gonna get the point.
I
won't get it.
All right, so this is a banger of a fight, everyone.
There we go.
What is the best Phase 2 Marvel film? You know what Phase 2 is? Phase 2 is
Yeah.
every Marvel Cinematic Universe film released between the Avengers and Ant-Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Winter Soldier.
Oh god.
Oh
But released between when, sorry?
The Avengers and Ant-Man.
Oh god. I don't know any.
But just do you want me to list
Yeah,
some?
list some.
You're not
List
gonna
some.
say
Iron
4-2,
Man,
are
Iron
you?
Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Winter Soldier, which you've already had.
Guardians.
Ant-Man, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
You got such a good one, Guardians of the
I know.
Galaxy.
I have.
Yeah,
Go on,
I thought.
come on,
for that
go
one.
on.
I'll go with Thor.
Thor: The Dark World. Okay. Hey. All right. So Bradley fighting for Guardians of the Galaxy. A good choice on Bradley's part
Guardians
for
of
the
the
first
Galaxy.
time ever.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the best.
Wait.
What?
I haven't turned them down yet. You got to wait for the microphones need to choose their way. All right, go.
Right, Guardians of the Galaxy is a really good film because of the well, I think it's one of the first Marvel films where they've gone intergalactic. Or is it? I think it
Yeah,
is.
sort of. They sort of did it in
Well,
Avengers.
it's got like, I like the way that they don't call Earth, they call it Terra. I really like that. The use of just they introduced Thanos. It's the first film that they
Thanos.
introduced Thanos, whatever.
You're just completely crumbling your argument.
I
Your main point
thinking
is
on the
they call
spot.
Earth a different name. Woo.
Come on, Bradley.
Come on, Bradley, up your game.
I'm sorry.
You could have this fight.
No, it's a really good film. The music that they use for it is just really good. The way it's
Alright,
been classic.
You've got me back.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I've got you
Is that
hooked now. No,
All right.
the
All right.
characters.
Elijah, what was your Winter Soldier?
The Winter Soldier.
All right, go for
As
it.
I said in my first episode when we discussed the Winter Soldier, no one liked Captain America in the first one. No one liked him in the
I agree,
Avengers.
I agree.
What happened as soon as the Winter Soldier came out? Oh my god, Captain America's a badass. He stands up for what's right. Bucky, oh my god, it's Bucky. He's alive. The Winter Soldier. We can't wait to see him take up the mantle. It set things up, but it's also dependent on its own. If you just watched Captain America by itself, you could be like, oh god, brilliant. You would need to watch the other films because you wouldn't want to watch the first one. You got Captain America. You can understand his character just through that. And also, it's got much better action scenes than most of the other cinematic films, including Guardians of the Galaxy. It introduced new characters like the Falcon, set him up. It had a better villain with infiltration of Hydra. Bucky, also, we could vet for him. We had more development.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, Josh, go.
Okay, I'll try my best. But okay, so Thor 2. We've got two of the best casted roles, I feel, for superheroes. I feel Tom Hiddleston does Loki very well. Same for Chris Hemsworth with Thor.
Shh. It's enough, Bradley.
They're both very
Doctor
good.
Who,
And
shut up.
we've so you've got that. You've got quite a Star Warsy opening, I think. At the beginning, they've got the Star Battle, which I thought was quite good. You got all the good sound effects and everything from there. And then we get to see more.
Wait,
development.
sorry. Remind me of the Star Battle at the beginning.
What I just literally just did.
No,
There's a battle at the beginning of the film
Oh yeah, I
where
remember.
they
sorry,
attack
yeah.
the,
Okay. I remember.
the
Yeah, sorry.
temple or
Sorry,
whatever.
sorry. Yeah, that's all right. Sorry.
I haven't
Carry
seen
on.
this for a while, but yeah, we've just all I can say is we've got more development between Loki and Thor and the betrayal and all that, and I haven't seen it for a very long time, so I'll leave it there.
All right, Bradley. Why is yours better than them? Theirs.
What's yours? This is my car.
Winter Soldier.
Right,
Winter
take
Soldier.
it back, please.
Right,
Please.
Winter Soldier. Basically, that film, it's okay. Like, the action sequences are really good in that. But, like, I just feel like there's not enough comedy. And bringing in the character of Falcon, it's just, he's a poor character. Okay, he's on the Disney show of the Avengers, but he's just really poor. Black Widow's in it, which is okay, because it's Scarlett Johansson, she's pretty fit.
Let's calm down on the women front, please.
I'm sorry.
Right, carry on.
Our women viewers are listening.
But compared to Guardians of the Galaxy, you got big names like Vin Diesel and like Chris Pratt, like playing Groot and Star-Lord, and Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon. It brings a more diverse range of audiences. And for people to not know what Guardians of the Galaxy is, but knowing what Captain America is or Thor, it's a new film to them. And also, for Marvel to expand their universe, like intergalactic, it can open up like new opportunities to do more, I don't know, more stories like The Watcher or MODOK or people like that.
Alright. Why is yours better than theirs, Elijah?
Well, it's like you said, not many people knew about the Guardians of the Galaxy, but do you know why they went to see it? Because it was a Marvel film, and the Marvel film was running on the back of a film just not earlier, The Winter Soldier, which had set up. It said, oh, these movies are great. Now we just had The Winter Soldier. Let's go see Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's like you said, Falcon, you don't think he was a good character, but Guardians of the Galaxy had Ronan the Accuser, one of the worst villains ever. He is so boring. Whereas we had Bucky, who we'd already seen, and so we had pity for him. We knew what his character was, and his conflict with Captain America was good.
He's a pussy.
Whoa.
He is.
Whoa.
Also,
calm down.
When you saw the trailers of Guardians of the Galaxy, what did they always say? It's like watching Star Wars. They were just trying to rip off Star Wars. Groot was Chewie. Rocket was Han Solo.
I took a bite out of Groot. It was pretty bloody Chewie, mate.
Rocket and Star-Lord were Han Solo, and Gamora was like Leia, but a bit hotter.
And green.
And as Captain America, it didn't need to be like, oh, we're appealing to Star Wars. We're going to take our own... And it doesn't need comedy. Every Marvel film has got comedy. Why can't they have a new take on it where it takes things seriously for once?
It did.
I disagree with you. I think all Marvel films take things seriously.
Oh no, but they've all got like loads of comedy.
Yeah, because you got it. Because
I mean, like,
keep people interested.
Think of the trailers for Age of Ultron. The first trailer, I thought Ultron was gonna be like Darth Vader, the most menacing robot ever. But in the trailer, he's like making jokes, and I don't mind that. But I just want a little bit of seriousness with attention sometimes.
Right, Josh, why is yours better than theirs?
Well, Captain America is just a little bit stronger human. He's boring. He's just, he's generic. Just epitomizes just the American hero. There's nothing to him. He's just always going to fight for justice, even if it's the wrong thing to do. Guardians of the Galaxy, I can't argue too much. It's the most successful Marvel film of all time, I believe.
Yeah.
In terms of numbers.
Either that or Ant-Man.
What?
Either that or Ant-Man.
What, the most successful?
I don't think
No,
Ant-Man
the most successful was Avengers.
Oh, okay.
And I think it goes Avengers, then Age of Ultron, then Guardians, and then Iron Man 3, then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and so I can't really argue too much with that. But yeah, Captain America's just straight up bad, just trash, just doesn't need to be alive. I hope he dies in some of the films because he's just a character that's
some of the films
complete like Avengers 3 or whatever. Yeah. I feel he could die, and we wouldn't lose anything.
Is that your final point? Because we've got to wrap this up.
Yep. That's all
Bradley,
me.
final point?
The character of Bucky is really annoying. I mean, he was in the first film as the Cap's friend, but it just got really annoying, and the way that he's the Winter Soldier. I mean, the character himself is really good and quite sinister, but the way that he just disappeared at the end is really poor.
All right, final point. Thank you. Elijah, final point, quickly.
Well, how is that? How is he annoying? And come on, if you think about annoying characters, think of like all those stupid Guardians of the Galaxy characters we have to do. Gamora, really boring. Ronan, really boring and a terrible villain. And Thanos was just eye candy. And had a good soundtrack, yeah.
I love Thanos' purple face.
Love full of lube.
Oh God! All right,
and that's for 4.
We're gonna wrap up that final point now.
I feel like no one attacked Thor because it's the perfect film.
I feel like no one needed to attack Thor: The Dark World. All right, so I'm gonna here's my choices.
Such a bad choice.
Josh, you delivered a better argument than I thought you would. However, at the end you were just sort of criticizing Captain America and not the films in general because you haven't even seen Winter Soldier. All right, so I can't. So Josh, you've lost. Well done though, but you didn't get it. You didn't get the point.
I understand.
So he's stuck on 1 point. All right, Elijah, I thought you made some good points, but I feel like you could have fought for it better, and not just said that Guardians was a comparison to Star Wars. There was more than you could say than that. And Bradley, while you started off shite, you pulled it back around with your second point. So I think, as much as I don't want to because of everything else said in this podcast, I'll have to give the point to Bradley.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's 1-1. So I have to go to a really very quick tiebreaker.
Okay.
Here's the tiebreaker. There are 3 choices. Each of you gets your own choice. What is the best Marvel Chris?
What?
Pratt, Hemsworth, or Evans?
Pratt.
Hemsworth.
So Josh is stuck with Captain America and Chris Evans.
Alright, I can do this.
Alright, so Elijah, go first, but you gotta be really quick. You got 10 seconds.
Chris Pratt embodied pretty much the Han Solo, which we've been wanting for ages. He's been dead before, and now he's gonna get to play him again, and he's also got his own style to it.
Stop. Alright, 10 seconds. Bradley, go.
Chris Hemsworth's got beautiful hair. He wields the power of Mjolnir, his hammer. He's just a beautiful character.
Alright, you didn't even go the whole 10 seconds. Josh, 10 seconds, go.
Captain America, Chris Evans just became the character completely, epitomizes everything that he's about as America, and to argue with...
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Right, I'll give you each another extra 5 seconds.
Okay.
Right, go, Elijah. Go.
Chris Pratt did so well that they gave him the role of Indiana Jones.
Not yet, but okay.
And
Right,
Jurassic
Bradley, go.
When you say Chris Hemsworth, it just shouts out 4 because of his voice and the hair, and it's basically the
Stop,
way
Josh.
he looks.
Stop, Josh.
Chris Pratt stole Han Solo. He's just ripped it off. Chris Evans just made his own character, and
Stop.
Chris Hemsworth's ugly.
All right, there was some. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed, except for Bradley, because Bradley. I'm sorry, you're out. I gave you that point before, but no, you're out. Right,
Yeah,
Elijah, you made a really good point. Josh, you made a really good point. I respect that Josh did not really like Captain America, so we had to fight for him. However, I was impressed with your points and like how he took the character and he ripped off Han Solo. So, in a shock twist, Josh gets the point and wins the episode. All right. So thanks. All right. So we're gonna wrap this up now. So well done, Josh, on winning that.
Thank you very much.
You can come back next time, or the one after next time, because we got James to deal with, and then you got you. So right. So you're in the lineup. Thanks for coming, Bradley. You may never come again.
Oh, sad face.
And Elijah, thanks for coming back. Obviously, you're one of our regulars here.
Yep.
Hopefully, Andy will be back next time because I miss him. All right.
He cried earlier.
Okay, poor Andy.
We've got that in the podcast.
He's publicly shaming Andy. All right. So thanks for listening. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Screenagers Podcast, Twitter @ScreenagersPod, and then find our YouTube through our Twitter and our Facebook. Share us to all your friends, and make sure you tell them that we're a bunch of cool dudes sitting around chatting about films. Hopefully someday we'll get a woman, so it's not just dudes. So. Thank you for listening. Join us next time for another fun episode where hopefully James and Andy will be here, and not bloody Bradley. Right. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.